Chapter 715. The round woman from earlier was just leaving her house with her husband and son, all of them in a terrible mood. Both parties jumped at the sight of each other. The woman saw who it was and said at once, "Look who it is. I thought I wouldn't be able to find you, but you showed up yourself." The woman's husband glanced coldly at the fruits he was holding. "Do you think we're going to forgive you just because you showed up with some cheap fruits? I'll get someone to come over. There's no way I'm letting this bastard go now," the son said, dialing a number while glowering at Wilbur. Wilbur was speechless. Did he look like he was going to apologize? "Out of the way. I've got somewhere else to be," he said coldly. The woman roared. "He's still trying to run. Do you even know where you are? Security? Security?" The security team watching over Castleberry were proper guards who went on constant patrol. A few guards on patrol rushed over to the woman's cries immediately. "What's the matter here?" the leader of the guards asked. The woman pointed at Wilbur furiously. "This bastard attacked us earlier. Look, we're still injured from it." She pointed at her and her son's faces. Indeed, the handprints from earlier were still visible. The guard took one look and said to Wilbur, "Sir, you're not allowed to leave. We're going to contact the police so they can handle this." "Sure, but I need to pay someone here a visit. I'll give you my number. You can call me once the cops are here," said Wilbur. Before the guard could speak, the woman cried out, "No way. What if he runs away? You can't just let him go." Out of safety reasons, the guard could only stop Wilbur. "You can't leave yet, sir." "Yes. Don't let him get away. I'm getting someone to handle it now." The woman spat viciously. Wilbur smiled calmly. "Sure. I'll stay to see just what you managed to get up to. I'm warning you now, though, that the consequences are your own to bear." "Who do you think you're scaring, you piece of garbage?" The woman was no longer afraid of getting attacked with the guards around, so her tone turned arrogant once again. Her husband said as well, "I've informed the city council that you provoked and attacked innocent civilians. You're going straight to jail." "Good. He needs to be taught a lesson that he can't afford to mess with some people ever," the woman fumed. The entire family had been beaten by Wilbur, and none of them had ever been humiliated quite like this. They had been too dazed to respond right after Wilbur struck them and only returned to their senses when he was gone. The entire family got to work at once, pooling all their resources to find out where Wilbur was. A family friend who worked in the police force informed them about information on the owner of the car, and they were about to head over, only for them to bump into Wilbur right in their own neighborhood. Perfect. They could get the bastard right now. The woman swore to hell and back that she was going to make sure Wilbur was taught a harsh lesson on just how powerful people like them were. Wilbur, seeing as he would not be able to leave anytime soon, put down the fruits he was holding and called Benjamin to tell him he would be a little late. He then sat down on a bench nearby, waiting for the show to unfold. Not long after, 7 to 8 young men could be seen making their way over in a hurry. They went up to the woman's son, Johnny. "Who on earth had the nerve to mess with you? Let me teach that bastard a lesson." "That's him. Beat him up, as much as you can." The woman's son pointed at Wilbur, glowering viciously at him. The men turned around and began walking towards Wilbur with smug smiles on their faces. The woman's husband then said to the guards, "You can leave now. We'll hand the rest here." "No. Please don't start fighting. That's not good." The guards obviously knew what was about to happen but could only say so much before they had no choice but to leave. Just then men had made their way up to Wilbur. One of the men, a blonde guy, called out to him threateningly, "You've really got some nerve, huh? Break his legs, then throw him into jail to learn a good lesson. You fucking bastard! How dare you touch me?" the woman's son yelled.